Before we get started, I would like to ask a favor from all of you, but only if it's not an inconvenience or if it costs you anything, don't do it. As you know, YouTube sees the world using their own corrected eyeglasses. This allows them to see the world as they wish to see it. Sometimes it's accurate, and sometimes it's not. The original Old Farmer started out as Old Farmer. Then YouTube decided to allow other channels to be called Old Farmer. Not Old Farmer 23 or some derivative, but the exact name. So I changed my channel to be called the original Old Farmer because we were first. I have reached the prescribed number of subscribers now, and the count is growing far beyond my expectations. I don't know how else to say it, but it's downright humbling. Thank you. We all know that in English the same sentence can be punctuated correctly, but in several different ways. YouTube does this to the creators of videos. The way they count the number of hours of watched videos is probably something that Klingons would do. I'm not a Klingon. So by their figuring, I have about 2,500 hours of video watching. They won't sign me up for receiving a pittance until I have over 4,000 hours of video watching in 1 year. I have far exceeded this goal, except in the eyes of some Klingons. What you can do to help is bring up a playlist and play the videos. All videos is one playlist that has every one of the videos I've done. Whether you're headed off to bed or work or even a vacation, if you could start playing the videos so I could get that 4,000 hours of videos watched, I would greatly appreciate that. Now, you don't have to actually watch the videos, just play them. The playlist will sequence the videos, or you can have it shuffled, which will play the videos randomly. This is the important part so that you don't lose your sanity. Make sure that the volume is up on the YouTube player, but turned off on the computer volume. Or if you have separately powered speakers, you can turn them off. Now, don't do this if it interferes with anything at all. The best times are when no one will be around. If you're on a metered account for your internet connection, or have any penalties imposed, don't do it. I wouldn't set up your phone to do this. Save it for a computer. And if it's a laptop, make sure that it's plugged into the power. Don't run it off the battery. Again, if you can help, I would be very grateful. Now let's start this week's video.
Hello everyone, I'm Scott Bain. They call me the Old Farmer. I'm doing a quick video so I didn't set things up for a proper video. My bad. I've been sharpening some knives and chisels and things like that. In a previous video we'll talk about it. But I wanted to take just a minute to show you, to tell you about something that I found out about the Harbor Freight 1¼ horsepower electrical router. Now I like it, it's a good router, but there's a couple of things that happen that I think I should pass on to you. When I started doing sample pieces, I noticed that the router started to sink in like this while I'm going along. What I found out the case to be is that this screw right here happens to loosen up a little bit. So put an 8mm wrench on the end wrench and then turn the knob here a quarter turn at a time, test it out to see if that's holding it. Because what's happening is it grips the cylinder with this clamp and it's not tight enough. So try it a quarter turn at a time, and then when you found out that you got the right place, turn it another quarter turn, and then put some nut goober on it so that it's not going to slip. And if you do that, I think your problem is going to go away with that. The other problem I had was with this little plastic knob that goes on this lever here. That kept sliding off. So I put a little bit of glue on it and shoved it back on and clamped it. I happen to have Tight Bond handy, so I used Tight Bond. Put a little bit in the crevice, shoved it on, clamped it. Next day, it's solid as can be. It's not going to slide off. Those are a couple of things that might be annoying to you. But other than that, I've been finding that this Harbor Freight Bauer 1 1/4 inch electrical router does everything I expect it should do and a bit more. So just thought I'd pass that on. Thanks for watching.
Before we go, thank you to our subscribers who helped us reach over the 1,000 subscription mark. It's very humbling to receive the support from our subscribers. Thank you. I will always try to give you accurate information, and I'm not worried if you disagree in comments. Just remember, youngsters may read your words. Well, this is the old farmer Scott Bain saying, be well, be safe, and be kind to someone today.
Don't forget to click like, subscribe, share, or ring the bell buttons on the original Old Farmer channel. We enjoy reading the comments that you leave, and they do help the channel, so keep them coming. And once again, thank you for watching the original Old Farmer.
The VFW National Home for Children, providing families of veterans and active duty military opportunities for growth and development in a nurturing community. Please consider a donation to help their children and families. I.C. Rhodes speaking.